Big spider problem in this city, Yaz. Glad to be home.
Hello, and welcome to Digital Spy's latest Doctor Who video review. Warning, contains mild peril and giant spiders. This week, the Doctor and Team TARDIS come up against an arachnophobe's nightmare as they battle mutated creepy crawlies. Arriving back in 2018 Sheffield, just half an hour after they left, the Doctor and friends go to tea at Yaz's, and we finally get to meet her family. One of the strengths of the Russell T Davies era of Doctor Who was how it surrounded the companion with a relatable family unit, so it's great to see that restored. That said, we don't spend nearly enough time with Yaz and her family, and in general, the guest characters in this episode, from Yaz's clan to Tanya Fear's arachnid expert, struggle to stand out. Only Chris Noth, hamming it up marvellously as a big, brash US business tycoon who wants to be president, makes a real impression. That's not to say this is a bad episode, just a little insubstantial. It's absolutely a fun ride while you're watching, with decent gags, effective scares, and a fast pace. The CGI spiders, while not mind-blowing, look decent enough, and there are some neat visual flourishes peppered throughout. If you're looking for a slick, sharp comedy horror, this week's Doctor Who absolutely delivers. But for the most part, this episode lacks depth, something you notice particularly after the emotional heft of last week's Rosa. The odd moments of nuance and emotion that we do get are fantastic. This series of Doctor Who is exploring loss and grief in a way the show never has before. Bradley Walsh continues to demonstrate his dramatic strengths as an actor, as Graham struggles to deal with Grace's absence.
Nice having you aboard.
Thanks, Doc. It's been a blast, truly.
There's a nice moment shared too between Graham and Ryan, as the latter weighs up his own feelings for his absent father. Those moments are brief though. Mostly, this episode is big, broad, and very silly. And that's fine. Not every episode has to be an epic, but it does mean that Arachnids comes off a little lightweight. It also lacks a strong climax. The whole thing just sort of fizzles out, with no grand final set piece or standoff. Even the villain of the piece, Chris Noth's Robertson, skates away clean. It's probably intended as a comment on current politics that he escapes justice, but it doesn't feel very Doctor Who to just have him walk away. All this means that Arachnids in the UK is a solid, if unspectacular, episode of Doctor Who. Certainly an enjoyable way to spend 50 minutes, but maybe not one we'd revisit over and over again.
Do you want to come for tea at mine? Definitely. Yes, I would. Thanks. I love tea. Tea at Yaz's, amazing.
Thanks for joining us. For more Doctor Who news and features, be sure to head to digitalspy.com.